What up, YouTube? I'm Even Kill. I want to talk about how I was debilitated yesterday, like for the first time in a long ass time, and I mean like for the first time since my awakening, I felt weakened. I felt weird. I felt bad. Like I didn't like it. This shit fucked up my whole energy for a minute, right? So 2 nights ago, I'm kicking it with old girl, right? And I'm a little, not little, I'm all the way gone. Like I done had drinks, I've been smoking. I was just in the vibes. So that night we ended up like, showing each other like pictures of us from like high school and like our elementary school pictures and shit like that. Like we was just getting into like a whole vibe of understanding each other and shit. Cause this still like the beginning phases. We still don't even know what the fuck this shit is. So that night, she got to, ask me a lot of questions, and I was just all open to everything, right? Now, fast forward to the very next night, when I'm not as like off my ass, and I'm more sober, I'm more alert. She wanted me to answer those same questions or have that same conversation again. And I hated that shit. I didn't like it at all. I was like, yo, like I answered the question how I speak. Like the way I speak on a regular basis is very accurate when it comes to the words I use. I mean what I say, and I mean what I say, and I mean what I say. So I don't really like to dumb my shit down too much. I don't want to insult your intelligence, but I also don't want to, put that constraint on me to have to make a dissension to, have a conversation with you, especially if we already had the conversation, So I just told her, I was like, yo, I'm not feeling this. Like, you asking me to backtrack, and that's not cool, because whatever I give you right now, it ain't gonna match up to whatever you thought that, whatever happened the night before. Like, it's just not gonna happen. Like, you really putting me at work in order to recreate that moment, and that's not how I operate. And then I just sat there for like 5 minutes, like, yo, I don't like this shit. I don't like this feeling that I just got. And then I realized what the day was. Yesterday was September 18th, 2019. September 18th, 2018, I had probably the most real lucid experience in a dream ever. Like, that was the day I awoke. That was the day I graduated into the ability to gain this higher expanded consciousness. I gained the ability to learn to love, right? I'm gonna get into that dream because that dream itself is like a whole event, right? So when I sat there on that bed and I was thinking about like what today is and how I'm officially like, I'm in retrograde right now. I've been referring to myself as a planet for maybe a year and some change before I actually graduated into that school of thought. That's just how I envision my life. I envision myself as a planet who has a moon that treats him good, that loves him. I have brilliant civilizations, land masses, natural phenomenon, wonders of the world. I got all of that shit right here within me. You know what I'm saying? So by looking at myself as a planet, and then yesterday being like, you know what? It's been a year since I've been fully awake, right? It's like, oh shit, I'm in retrograde. Like, I'm debilitated right now. Now I get it. And as soon as I got that, like, the pressure just like eased off of me, and I was just like, ah. And then I just started enjoying everything again. Just started watching TV, started, making comments. Like, I was literally right back to where I was. And it was amazing how I shifted that whole train of thought that was in my head, because it was fucking with me. I was sitting there for minutes. When shit fuck with me, I get to the nitty gritty. I don't like letting things linger. I don't like letting things build up and dwell. Like, it ain't gonna be no negative, toxic mildew, residual buildup on my, on my light body or within my light body. It's just not. It's not something that I like to maintain. So yeah, I've been awake for a full year, right? Like right now is 91919, which is a dope ass motherfucking day. It's just dope ass day. Now I've been telling myself that I wanted to manifest something by this day, and the day is still here. Now once again, I was talking about not really believing in time and space, so the energy of the day don't really have to match up with the events that play out. Like the day's energy can be crystallized, it can be contained. Like everything can be contained, everything can be put inside something. So even if to my two eyes, even if I don't see things panning out the way that I envision them, the way that I want them to manifest, they still can and they still will, because I'm still going to grab that 91919 energy and I'm gonna crystallize it, and I'm still going to use this energy. Now that this day has come, I can do something with that. You know what I mean? I just wanted to get into that part right there for all of you, for the rest of the people in the soul group that have come to either their anniversaries of when they've been awoken, and for those people that have just felt debilitated for some reason, for some strange reason. Like usually I can shake off feelings, emotions, I can shake them shits off. But this time I felt mad weak. Like I was using all of my brain power to do something that I already did. I didn't like that shit. And that's why I'm a planet. I'm not a fixed star. I'm a wanderer. You know what I mean? So coming back to the same area and being quote unquote coerced, you know, coaxed, massaged and groomed into doing the same shit again. Nah, no thank you. I already did that. Hopefully this I don't even like saying hopefully. So look, I know for a fact that the right person, the right mind, body, spirit complex will end up finding this, and it will do something for them. Now, I wonder what they was talking about. That was a lot of commotion, right? See, that's that omnipresence right there. That's them birds making them noises and me being like, what they talking about? Practice your shit. So, love.